Hello, this is Omega Dude, ready for another edition of Ask Starbase. A question that I have been asked is, what is cryonics and is it possible? That is an excellent question, and one that has always fascinated me as a sci-fi fan since I was a child. Cryonics is the low temperature freezing of a person who has recently died or their severed head, with the hope that they may be able to be revived in the future without aging in the process. This is also commonly referred to in the movies as stasis. Cryonics has been a big part of science fiction movies and books for decades. In many of those movies, it is used for long-distance space travel. The idea is that if a crew goes on a long space journey that can take many years, if not a lifetime, its crew, while still being alive, can be put into cryogenic sleep to be woken when they get close to their destination. So they haven't aged a day and would be able to avoid the boredom of that travel. I mean, after all, we all hate long car trips, right? In real life, cryonics is something that can be used on a person that has recently died or his or her severed head. This is typically done on people that have died of a disease or condition that we currently don't have a cure for, but might sometime in the future. The idea is that once a cure is found for that condition, the person can be revived and treated without having aged. Imagine that. Why can't this be done with a person that is still alive? Well, that is because as of now, the process would literally kill the person. And killing someone is obviously against the law. Besides this, there are many other problems with cryonics with the technology we currently have. Early in the study of cryonics, it was discovered that simply freezing a person would not work due to the formation of ice crystals throughout the body. The process of thawing out a person would destroy us all the way down to the cells of our body. Due to this, modern cryonics uses a process called vitrification, combined with the low temperature freezing of about minus 150 to minus 196 Celsius, instead of actually freezing the body to turn it into more of a solid liquid glass-like state. This is better because glass contains no crystals that may fracture organs, cells, or other body parts. During this process of vitrification, the blood of the human body is replaced with different chemicals like propylene glycol, much like antifreeze in a car. This is supposed to significantly reduce the chance of crystallization by eliminating the liquid out of our body and avoid completely freezing while still being kept preserved at a close to freezing state. After the body or head has gone through this process, it is stored in a vessel or pod filled with liquid nitrogen and many scientific scanners and instruments to monitor it. The problem is that these chemicals themselves lead to widespread damage to the body itself. And there are concerns over vitrification not being able to 100% protect against the formation of ice crystals within the cell. Even with all these advances, some damage still does occur during the preservation and thawing out process. Cryonics experts say that in the future, there will be the technology to reverse the damage caused by the procedure and chemicals. To top it all off, it is an expensive procedure, with one company, Alcor, charging $200,000 for a whole body and $80,000 for the head alone. This doesn't even include the membership fees and other costs. So, while hope exists with future technology upgrades, Successful cryonics is not here yet and will have to remain, at least for now, in the realm of science fiction. We'd love to answer some more of your questions, so if you have any, be sure to submit them to ask@starbase-ct.com.